goodness. Hi, welcome to FiberLoveDiary. I'm Trish if we haven't met, and Hi, welcome to FiberLoveDiary. I'm Trish if we haven't met, and if we have met, welcome back. I'm about to introduce you to my new baby. It is this Loom. She doesn't have a name yet. She is a Harrisville 22-inch 4-shaft 6-treadle floor loom. I mentioned months ago that I kind of felt like I was maybe ready to go to a floor loom, but I was also kind of scared and they're super expensive. Well, the right one came along. If you've been with me for a while, you know, John goes every fall and deer hunts with his brother in Ohio for a little while, like a week. And he got a deer this year, and then he had to go back because you cannot bring it over state lines before it's processed. It's a way to stop the spread of possible disease. So he had to go back to get it. And right before he did, I found this loom for, I think it was $300. So that is a crazy low price. And it was out of his way a little bit, but it was still kind of on the way. And he was like, of course I'll pick it up, because he's the best. He brought it home. I've been working with it since then, kind of off and on. COVID slowed things down because physically I just didn't feel able to warp it. And mentally I didn't feel able to like work on new skills. Sounds really bad, but I had a hard time like getting my brain back up to normal speed. We've been working on the warping process, trying to, I don't know if invent is the exact right word, trying to improve the way I warp with maybe some new tools. It's a long story, but I'm struggling with the warping process still. And this is just kind of part of the way I learn things. Like, inevitably, and I'm not kidding when I say that this is real. If I'm learning a new art form or skill or whatever, there is a moment every single time where I'm like, I'm just not meant to do this. This is not for me. I can't do it. I can't get this right. But that's usually the turning point. That's where I dig my heels in and say, I'm just gonna work really hard until I understand this and figure it out. And I usually do, although I have given things up occasionally in the past. What are you gonna do? I'm not perfect. I'm currently working on a project and I did not film the actual warping process because again, we're trying to change it up and make it simpler and better than I've seen other warping processes go. I don't have a warping board. I'm gonna take you guys through what we came up with. It's nothing groundbreaking for me to wind a warp so that you can just kind of see my setup a little bit, and then I'm gonna kind of just weave for a while. These are Overshot towels. In part of the video, I'll talk about the pattern and all that stuff. The one thing I didn't say while I was actually filming the weaving is that when I'm doing this Overshot, what I had read about Overshot was that when you use the pattern colors or the pattern weft, it's supposed to be double the width of the warp and the tabby weft. What I did for these towels is I doubled that thread or yarn or whatever you want to call it. But when I was weaving the pattern, it came out way, 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 way longer than the instructions said. And now I'm thinking that maybe I was only supposed to use a single thread, the same thickness as the tabby and the warp as the pattern color. And I'm gonna try that on the next one. I will definitely show you how the two different methods compare. I have not seen anywhere where someone said, yeah, just do the Overshot with the same thickness. Maybe it's called something different. Maybe that's why. Weaving experts, I know you're out there, weigh in. Also, she doesn't have a name yet, but I will say she's a little temperamental. She's a very hardworking lady, and we are really getting to be friends. Right now, those are the characteristics that are jumping out at me. I don't have a name yet. If one of you guys has a name and you want to suggest it, I'll definitely think about it. Oh, and the pattern. I know someone's gonna want it. The pattern's from Hand Woven. If I can link it, I will. But I did modify the pattern. The pattern was 349 ends and I wanted it to be closer to 400. So there's a bunch of places throughout the pattern where it repeats like 1, 2, 3, 4 heddles and then 4, 3, 2, 1 on the other side, like this. So I added one repeat of that both ways all the way across, which added 48 heddles, and that got me really close to 400. But it's awesome. It's beautiful. I threaded these heddles right the first time, which I was so scared about because trying to fix it can mean, depending on how you're off, I mean, if you just thread one wrong, you can tie a new heddle on and that's cool. But if I actually got off my pattern, trying to fix it could mean that I had to fix everything to the right of the mistake or everything to the left of the mistake, and that could have been a lot. So I'm just so thankful. And I did check it and check it and check it while I was threading. In the pattern, I did change the colors because I'm still me and because I just wanted to use what I already had in my little weaving closet. That's how I am. I picked similar colors, but I'm using them in different places and I still love it. I think it's turning out awesome. I am weaving these dish towels. I'm gonna get in a little bit close so you can really see. I have this little tripod with my GoPro with like a, I guess it's a selfie stick, right? But I never use it for that. I use it for something else. Attached to it, not in the way intended, to hold my draft for me to read while I'm weaving. And you know, if one of you guys has a better way to keep track of your place in your draft, I would love to hear it because I am definitely not doing a good job. Okay, I'm weaving this with 8/2 cotton. Okay, with Overshot, you weave a pattern pick and then you weave a tabby pick with your single thickness yarn, and then that kind of like locks it in, and then you do the whole thing again. I'm just gonna put you on and weave for a little while. I am extremely slow. Let's do this together. Thanks for joining me. Thanks for meeting the new girl. Maybe we'll just call her the new girl for a while. New girl. I hope you have a great week. I'll see you Tuesday for breed study and then next weekend for a project update because I need to get one in before Sock Madness really gets crazy. And it's about to get crazy. Thanks for watching. I love you. Bye.